Today, we are going to be reacting to Skibidi Toilet number 70, and it says part 1, so this is going to be a multi-part series here. We're also going to watch the entire breakdown video from Elite Cameraman, so stay tuned for that. But first, we got to watch the actual video. 4 minutes long, by the way. Not a lot of the times we're getting a 4-minute video. A lot of them we're getting like, especially if it's a part 1, it's usually like 1 to 2 minutes. Most of the time, right? I could be tripping. Anyways, it's been like 2 weeks since we've seen the last episode of 69, or the last part. And here we go. I see a new gun here, I think. We're gonna be seeing that on the breakdown video. Let's try to point out as much as we can before the breakdown. Okay, whoever we are, savage. And whatever gun this is, my goodness. Okay, so we're at like the Skibidi warehouse or something. They're over here just printing these bomb toilets. Yo, this man's a savage. If you haven't yet, by the way, scroll down for me, hit that subscribe button, and hit that like button while you're down there. They got a shield. It's game time. Oh, it overheated. Overheated. Look at the cheese on this man. Who else? Who else coming to save the day? Titan Cameraman. The absolute savage among savages. Oh, and those new upgraded weapons, bro. Crazy. Crazy weaponry. He's still missing a hand, but it is what it is. Actually, he's missing a whole arm. Not even just that. Titan TV, man. He's once again back. Titan Speaker Man, can't forget about him. Okay, we're gonna hear what he said, but that's gonna be in the breakdown, because I'm not gonna reverse that. We'll see. Oh, he's giving him the upgrade. Remember last video when he was saying no, they're not gonna give you upgrade? Oh, maybe that's why. Oh my. Yo, Titan Speaker Man. Wow. All right, and he just got an arm, by the way. Titan Cameraman. It's like an acid arm. Meanwhile, Titan Speaker Man was going insane. The upgrade. Nah, he's too OP now. He's too OP. He said, I got you. I got you. I want to know what he said, actually. We're going to know here in a minute. What is that? The Titan DJ toilet person guy. What's happening? Who is this man? Oh, here we go. They done introduced a new toilet here. What he say to? I want to know what he's saying. You all will die. All? He took his sword and threw it back at him. Hold up. Pause. But you know what I'm saying. Oh, he's angry. I would be too, because that was disrespectful. He said, you all will die. We heard that clear, too. It didn't have to be reversed. It was, you all will die. I feel like this has been the best episode of, like, action-wise. Yeah, this has been great. Oh, what if that's that dude? That was a big boom. We got a siren going off. Hold up, I'm scared. I'm scared for him right now. Lights turned off. Oh no, it's him, isn't it? And if it is, he did say they're all gonna die. All right, here we go with Elite Cameraman. Let's see the entire breakdown. There's a bunch that happened.
Elite Cameraman here.
A bunch.
After almost 3 weeks of waiting and a lot of delays,
3 weeks,
the most awaited episode 70 part 1 finally came out. And
so
yeah,
good.
It really was crazy and worth the wait.
It was so
finally,
crazy.
After such a long wait, I got to see my beloved TV woman.
The
and
beloved.
She looked so fine, but anyways. I think we can clearly say it was one of the craziest episodes so far.
100%.
And it's not even over because this was just part 1, and there is so much stuff to talk about in today's episode.
I thought he was going to do something.
The newly upgraded cameraman,
but he did.
The crazy moves Titan speaker.
He got snapped in half.
The secrets at the end of the video, and of course the infamous return of the Astro toilets, which gave me chills.
That guy is a savage.
That we are entering a crazy era for Skibidi Toilet, and we are finally at the end of this arc.
Yeah, this era is going to be
get into
nuts,
all these
dude.
topics and secrets from episode 70, part 1. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.
That's right.
To not
if you
miss
haven't
any
yet,
future analysis videos.
hit that subscribe button, hit that like
so
button.
Many crazy stuff happened.
Appreciate you.
I'm most likely going to be releasing a second analysis video tomorrow for episode 70, part 1.
Oh, nice. We're just going to react to this one.
Here we go.
This is a 19-minute.
Today's episode actually starts with one of the leaked
analysis.
frames Boom sent me a couple days ago, but from the perspective of the POV cameraman, and actually the POV is one of the large cameramen we saw in the leaks I showed a couple days ago. But
my boy
we'll
just roasting
in a few moments. We see the garage door saying no smoking, and we see one of the newly upgraded cameraman throw toilet paper inside.
Bro, they got
and as some of you guys have guessed, the toilet papers were hand grenades. And it seems like they are heavy objects, since the sound, it doesn't sound soft when it hits the ground, but the explosion inside is probably enough to kill the toilets.
Oh, the explosion was tough.
Right after this, we see the cameraman using his flamethrower
what Titan TV man was saying.
That are on their way to attack.
He said something like 3 times.
This is exactly the same scene that was leaked. Also, we see another dead toilet on the right, which looks like he was killed by the flamethrower cameraman a few seconds ago.
Savage.
And funny enough, even though he is using a flamethrower, there is a no smoking sign next to him. Thankfully, they didn't blow up because that sign might have meant that there was some gas around the place. After this, the POV cameraman turns to his right, and we see a couple cameramen trying to run away, and a couple cameramen dead on the floor. It also looks like their clothes were burned or destroyed in the battle. This is something completely new. And it seems like Dafuk is adding a lot more details alongside this.
He is adding a lot more detail. I like that.
The cameraman move when they are running. These small details are getting better and better every episode. While one of the cameraman is running, the other one
that looks like a normal guy in the bottom right. I don't know if you've seen
double shotguns to keep toilets away. But these two cameramen don't seem to be one of the upgraded ones, since they don't have headphones or jetpacks. But there is something weird we see when we zoom in. On the right side, next to the light pole, we see a body with a dirty white suit or a black and white suit.
That's what I was just talking about.
It's impossible to see the face and the object next to it.
It looks like a person.
I can't really figure out what this is, so
like a human.
If you have an idea, make sure to write it down in the comments.
Gas mask man?
When we were looking at this dead body,
he's dead.
Another death happens, and the cameraman with the double shotgun gets shot with a rocket into his
obliteration.
Face, and his body literally flies off. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah, rest in peace for sure.
And this other cameraman that's running towards us has a missing arm. And just like the other cameraman, he finds his demise literally seconds later when a rocket hits right behind him.
That was tragic.
Right after this, we finally pull out our weapon and learn that the POV cameraman is actually a large cameraman because he pulls out the large laser weapon that was shown in episode 69, part 2.
Okay, so that's not a new weapon. I thought it was new.
And not gonna lie, this laser weapon is so strong.
It is so strong.
We see 2 rocket launcher toilets coming towards us alongside a helicopter toilet, and we literally one-shot them all when they are shooting us rockets.
Right.
And just like a Giga Chad, we dodge them all.
A Giga Chad, bro. Everybody needs that weapon. Why don't they all just have
something or someone inside the car
Make a million of them.
And if you zoom in, it clearly is a human standing inside, and it does look like the secret agent a little, but it also doesn't. I'm not sure if it's the secret agent watching it from there, or actually a dead body that was inside when this place was first captured by
If it's a dead body, it's perfectly placed.
Let me know what you think about this in the comments.
I don't think it's the...
But before we continue on with the rest of the analysis, I need to tell you about
Roblox
the Toilet Roblox game I'm releasing most likely
I'm totally about to be playing this.
For a while now, I've been making a Skibidi Toilet
Simulator. I'm in there.
And if everything goes right, we'll be releasing it tomorrow. If you play Roblox and enjoy Pet Simulator and Skibidi Toilet,
I'm in there.
You will most likely have fun playing this game, so make sure to check it out.
Also, it's like Pet Simulator X, I would say.
Until the release,
but in a toilet version?
After you finish watching the video.
I'm in there. Okay,
anyways,
I'll see you, Elite.
Continue.
I'm definitely in there.
The POV cameraman decides
I might have
to
a
use
video
his
on that
new
game in a couple
jetpack
days. Captain Capi.
And this seems like
Go
the
watch.
best upgrade the cameraman have gotten so far, because Blood literally destroys everyone as if they are nothing while flying and shooting his rockets. It seems like even some of the more advanced toilets will have problems while dealing with the upgraded large cameraman from now on. After he lands, he kills 2 more rocket toilets that are far away, and it looks like his laser's reach is incredibly long.
It is.
But that's not all, because this guy has been dodging every single rocket ever since the beginning.
Facts.
That means the large cameramen have finally learned their lesson after what happened to almost every large cameraman lately, because everyone has been dying. What we see after is something crazy, because we see a whole army of large upgraded rocket
See, that's what I was saying, man.
With armors coming out of the bunker looking like building, and it seems like there is no end to them. Right after this, a helicopter toilet suddenly arrives at the scene and instantly shoots rockets at us, but the POV cameraman swiftly dodges it with his new jetpacks and kills off the helicopter toilet while hiding.
See, he couldn't get these guys, though. They got them giant shields.
Hit by these rockets, but it looks like not just their weapons were upgraded, but their overall endurance has been boosted as well, because it doesn't look like he took any damage when the rockets hit the ground next to him.
Savage. What else can you say?
Other toilets around
He's a savage.
While once he turns back and kills off the last helicopter toilet, we get a small glimpse of the chaos he caused in literally seconds. Not gonna lie, looking at this, these toilets need to up their game a lot after all these.
Oh, they've upgraded their game.
But
we saw that at the end.
Hits the ground next to him.
At least for one of the toilets.
Didn't do much damage. After this, the POV cameraman decides to fly towards this new upgraded rocket launcher
and here
toilet,
we go.
But his insanely powerful laser is literally useless against these new shields.
Useless.
And there are a ton of these toilets in the vicinity now, and it looks like they also have laser weapons alongside the rockets.
Lasers, rockets.
To think about.
The sunglasses, the shield, the helmet.
With his crazy-looking smile.
He's got it all.
Before he can shoot us, we hear a sound coming from the left side.
He did get demolished, though.
Titan cameraman comes out of nowhere and rams into the place, destroying the road and the toilets on it along the way.
Yeah!
And this is the moment where this episode started going crazy. Right after this,
Facts.
The rocket launcher toilet instantly turns to the injured Titan cameraman and starts attacking him. But we all know that. This ain't anything new for him. He literally gets shot right at the core.
It's not new
for him. But he responds by using his new laser weapons, which incinerates the toilets in a matter of seconds.
He's OG
and only
greatness.
His skull is left. But a funny detail we can see is that these sunglasses they have are still intact. Not gonna lie. I think they should make an armor out of these. After this injured Titan cameraman sees other rocket launcher toilets attacking him from the back,
need some
but
armor.
He doesn't seem to care and just turns back slowly and shoots his laser guns as if they are blasters. I guess these weapons have different modes. Titan cameraman kills all the toilets around the place. He hears sounds of another toilet coming in right after looking at us, and this newly upgraded toilet is literally a copy of G-Man toilet with 4 lasers. I guess this is the new standard for toilets now, and it seems like it'll only go up crazier from here.
They're getting new standards, new weapons.
You know what I'm saying? Does anything, suddenly upgraded Titan TV man's hand appears on the screen with his teleport ability, and he cuts the toilets right
Okay,
side,
now we're gonna see what he's been saying.
Him fall down to his death.
Or hear what
he's
been saying.
Lie,
you know.
The way the upgraded Titan TV man stands on top of the mountain,
Savage.
Blood really does look like the king, but the real goat of today's episode comes in seconds after by throwing a toilet to
the
its
real
death,
goat, indeed.
And he puts out the fire on his
was so good in this episode, Speaker Man.
The upgraded Titan TV
Speaker Man
say something to him in reverse
here we go.
while jumping down.
What did he say?
If we reverse the video, we can clearly hear him say, "Come quick." Here you go. Listen to it yourself.
So he said, "Come quick."
And right after this upgraded Titan
he's gonna give him the
TV
upgrade.
Man charges up the injured Titan speaker man, just like he did to the injured Titan cameraman in episode 69, part 2, for him to be able to use his new lasers. But not gonna lie, the power Titan speaker man got from this seems a lot more compared to Titan cameraman.
A lot more.
He literally starts shaking
went
with
off.
power, and it's all leaking out, but we suddenly turn to our left, and there is a huge army of helicopter toilets with acids and rockets approaching.
They look, dangerous,
speaker
but
man suddenly screams, and we literally start shaking, and the helicopter toilets don't even have headphones, so we already know they are done for. Seconds later, we see the Titan speaker man charging up his weapons and shooting his hand blasters a couple times before jumping right into the action. And we get a glimpse of his aiming capabilities because he literally shot everyone with 100%
He said,
precision.
"Yep, I'll take that."
He starts shooting everyone while flying, and we also see the Titan cameraman catching one of the injured helicopter toilets, and he pulls the acid blaster and puts it into his broken arm, just like he did before with the buzzsaw toilet.
My man's getting some weapons.
And shoots the helicopter toilet back with its own acid gun.
Savage.
Blood literally has been changing arms every couple episodes.
He
at
has.
this point. But to be honest, with all his movements in this episode, I think we can say that he is very tired. At least he looks tired.
He does look tired.
He does deserve
he wasn't
a rest,
moving that much.
But we don't even know when he'll get one. After this,
hey, if Speaker Man keeps doing that, he don't need him.
Using his core
you don't need anybody else.
Power. Everybody saw that it wasn't that powerful when he was going against Scientist Toilet in episode 67.
Yeah, but it was tiny
here it's
in
a
that
different case since it's been charged up.
It's
and
like
suddenly
bigger.
A ton of toilets
Look
surround
at it.
him,
It
just
looks
like
so
what
good.
happened on episode 58. But just like what he did back then, he decides to become a Beyblade and start spinning in crazy
Beyblade
speeds,
action,
killing everything around him.
Whew.
And this is why he was the GOAT of the episode.
So good.
If he was charged up like this all the time, Blood
he'd be
could
undefeated.
Solo everyone.
100%.
And the way he sat down after he killed everyone was so cold.
It was.
And even the upgraded Titan
what a
TV
savage.
man agrees because he literally said 10 out of 10 in reverse with the man face from Roblox.
So that's what he said.
Here you go. Listen to it yourself.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
And I gotta be honest, that man face is giving me some flashbacks, if you know.
That was a
thing
good
that
moment.
Happens is the return of
when he
one
was
of the
revealed.
OG characters, and it's the DJ Toilet with his upgraded body. After
See, I thought he was about to go crazy,
I really
bro.
don't think anyone was expecting a return from him, but this
I was
really
not.
opens up the door for some of the other OG
DJ
toilets
Cam
back later
or
in the
DJ
series.
Toilet came in.
I wonder when the urinal
for like
toilets
5
will
seconds.
Return, the upgraded DJ Toilet looks a lot more serious compared to before, and now
See, I
has
thought he was about to do
sunglasses
something
alongside
crazy,
of a
man.
fully mechanic toilet and a whole DJ rig on it. And let's not forget his new ding-dong and lasers that can come out of the sides. Blood really went all out on these upgrades, but sadly for him,
he
his
did for
return
no
didn't
reason.
last long because literally seconds later, a freaking Astro Toilet shows up out of nowhere.
Why would he do
and
that, bro?
splits
He's
the
on his
DJ
team.
Toilet in half and throws him toddy side. We don't know
Bro.
if DJ Toilet died or not, but either way.
I would assume
Rest in
he
peace,
died.
brother. You are one of the only toilets I respect a lot. Hopefully, if you are not dead, you can come back in 64 once again for another great comeback.
That'd be a
And
bet.
after this, we were greeted by the Astro Toilet we saw in episode 60 who held down the head of the imposter G-Man toilet. His face does look a little different here, but that's because he has a much more serious and chill expression
So he's been
here,
upgraded
instead of
all
the
this
crazy
time.
look he had before. But his beard and his new arm's circular patterns shows us
Oh,
that this
bro.
is clearly the same toilet, but just upgraded.
He's going to be hard to
It
beat.
seems like his base toilet is mostly the same other than those
Bro,
protections on
part
the
2 is
side
going to be
coming towards his neck,
insanity.
and the 2 new arms with every arms having some sort of new magnet technology, and him getting some new stripes on his helmet, just like UFO Toilet had.
And he's
And
also
he
the first person to
absolutely
actually
looks
speak,
terrifying while
not
floating
backwards.
with his magnet hands
He said, "You all will die."
The POV cameraman suddenly turns to his right to look at Titan Cameraman.
Crazy.
And he instantly shoots his new lasers, but the Astro Magnet Toilets catches
Caught
the lasers
both the
midair
lasers.
with his overpowered magnets and
Looks
literally
at
throws
it.
them back. I was shocked when I saw this because this ability is absolutely insane. Even though Titan Cameraman doesn't take that much damage from this, we see the upgraded Titan TV Man also shooting
He
a
said,
laser,
"Nah, you hold
but
this."
the Astro Toilet dodges it with ease. as
Look
if
at the
it's nothing.
cheese.
And he gets a grin on his face after this dodge.
He's just
we also hear
cheesing.
the upgraded Titan TV Man dropping an F-bomb and saying, "Who the f do you think you are?" In reverse, here you go. Listen to it yourself.
Oh, okay, so that's what he said in reverse. He said, "Who the heck do you think you are?" That's what he said.
While saying this, upgraded
Trust.
Titan TV Man pulls out his arm blade, but suddenly stops after hearing a sound from the Astro Toilet. And we turn to the Astro Toilet, and he suddenly laughs and actually speaks.
Actually
He says,
speaks.
"You all will die," with its incredibly deep voice, and this was the first time we actually heard.
The
Here you
very
go.
first.
Listen to it yourself.
This was crazy. And he sounds like a monster.
After this, we see the upgraded Titan TV Man's hand teleport out of nowhere, but he is out of luck
Reggie.
because the Astro Toilet instantly uses his magnet arms to cut off his blade and sends it flying back to Titan TV
He's
Man
so good.
and suddenly leaves the place while laughing. This scene really was insane because I think it foreshadows a lot more than you might think. As you guys know, we first saw the Astro Toilets back in episode 60, and they were trying to overtake the G-Man toilet, but with the Scientist Toilet's return, they were brushed off. And the next time we saw one of the Astro Toilets were in episode 68, and it was the UFO toilet watching the G-Man toilet clones dying. I think this clearly shows that they want to become the new wave of toilets, and the upgrades they are getting
I agree with
shows
that.
us
I agree.
They are very capable of this because we have not seen any other toilet be able to deflect
Especially
two
if he's
Titans without
destroying
any care
other
at all.
toilets, you know what I'm saying?
Foreshadowing of Astro
He's trying to be the
we
leader.
might actually witness the death of G-Man Toilet or Scientist Toilet or both at the end of episode 70 if it goes like this, and the Astro Toilets will become the new threat against the Alliance.
And that is a
right
threat,
now, it's very
for
clear
sure.
that the original toilets are very behind, and I don't see them coming up with something new instantly, right when the Alliance is making a whole raid in their main base. So it's very likely that this is the last couple episodes where we are seeing the original toilets before the Astro Toilets take over. I also might be completely wrong, but we'll see. There is a possibility that the original toilets have something stored already deep down in the bunker, because don't forget, Dafouk posted a leak of the Scientist Toilet on Discord last week, but he was nowhere to be seen today.
I didn't even see that.
After the Astro Toilet leaves, we see the upgraded
He's
Titan
hiding.
TV man having his blade pierced through his arm, and he pulls it out right before we see his angry face.
Oh,
this
yeah.
was also
My boy
one of
was
the leaked
mad.
frames. It does make a lot of sense why he was mad now.
He kind of,
But
I mean, he got
none of this is important
disrespected. I'd be
because my
mad
favorite
too.
part of the episode came right after this scene, which was my beloved TV woman arriving out of nowhere with her other female buddies.
The
and it
beloved.
looks like they've been upgraded. And I'm going to be totally honest, Speaker Woman's upgrades look dank because she has katanas on her back, and I
didn't even notice that.
Love katanas, bruh. I
The
really do want to
katanas,
see her fight now.
the camera
Even
woman.
imagining it gives me chills. Her camera woman seems to have 2 extra guns now, and her firepower is basically tripled.
What about
But where the
TV
hell
woman?
is my beloved TV woman's upgrades?
That's
bruh?
what I'm saying. Where's
She
her
better have
upgrades?
some new TV beams or some new tricks up her sleeve.
Some
because
new
I couldn't
TV
stand
beams.
My beloved TV woman being mistreated.
She's getting cheese.
And I don't know if you caught it, but when the large cameraman pulls his huge laser gun out, all the female toilets suddenly look at it. Look back at the large cameraman and back at the huge laser gun once again.
They're like,
and
whoa,
my
that
beloved
gun's
TV
sick.
woman does an ooh face. Nah, bruh, there is no way you were impressed by that.
Nah,
I
I'd
really
be
gotta
impressed.
find that large cameraman and
The
steal
thing's
that
sick.
huge weapon. But alongside this, there are actually 2 very small details here. First one is the surveillance camera on the back, and I think this explains how the cameraman were able to spy on this place and plan their raid, and
Okay,
these
makes
cameras are
sense.
probably scattered all
it's
throughout
not that
the bunker.
important.
Second one is the one that explains why the electricity went out inside the bunker like we saw at the end.
That
If
would
you look
be
behind
good to
on the
know.
right top, it says danger high voltage. And there were more signs like
I
this
see,
around
I see.
this place. And
High
when the
voltage.
POV cameraman is turning left, we see this place burning. And let's not forget that Titan cameraman destroyed the whole dam.
So that's probably
which
what it
probably
was.
generating hydro energy, and this was why the electricity
But
went out
what,
inside.
after,
We
you
can
know, after we
literally
cut to
see
the end
Titan
and there was that big
cameraman
bang,
looking at the fire seconds
what do you
later,
think's
but
trying to get them in
POV
that elevator?
cameraman instantly starts flying and gets to the other side of the dam.
Maybe
entering the
it's him,
bunker
though.
base. We don't know
Trying
where
to
this
get
entrance
in
opens
and save
up to,
him.
but I think we can safely assume that the crew might meet in the next part, and
There
right
we go.
when this is happening. After this, the POV suddenly starts changing, and we go back to the bunker.
Yeah, I think that's what it
POV,
is.
And a very strange thing happens in this part of the episode, so make sure watch until the end. After they stop checking the tablet, everyone suddenly starts looking at the POV cameraman, which I assume is plunger cameraman like the last couple episodes, but suddenly the elevator stops. Alarms start
stops.
beeping and the electricity
Alarms?
completely shuts down.
But maybe it's because he
And I'm gonna be
came in and
honest,
started
the
bodying
way
him.
we see Dark Speakerman's speaker in the dark is so terrifying. Blood is the
It is kind of
Batman
terrifying. And he
Skibidi
didn't even
toilets.
move, bro.
Can you imagine if he was a vigilante hunting
boy
down
did not
bad
even
guys
move.
in the dark? Anyways, the cameraman start using their
Terrifying.
flashes to light up the place, but we see something weird here. I don't know if this is a rendering issue or if we are seeing actual ghosts, but whenever it lights up,
Huh?
2 cameraman ghosts appear out of nowhere at the back for some reason.
Oh, I
I
see him.
guess this will be one of the unanswered questions from this episode, but suddenly a sound comes from the top, and it slowly ramps up until the episode ends. I'm gonna be honest, this sounded awfully like the time when Titan TV man clapped Scientist Toilet, but we don't talk about that. This episode was absolutely insane.
It was
and probably
insane.
was one of the best episodes so far. I'll talk more about it in a video tomorrow.
Yeah,
And as I-
100%. That was 100% one of my favorite episodes. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching with me. I love ya. Goodbye.